And welcome back to Dobbo's Fishing Adventures. And here we go. Another cod sortie coming up, who knows? That's the plan of attack. So, just leaving the itching, it's coming up to Dockhead. A little bit of a breeze got up here. They're not giving a lot during the night. We're definitely going to go out in the Solent this evening, so going to have a hunt around. Been doing a bit of looking online on the old maps and that, on the navionics, and a couple of little humps and bumps I wouldn't mind having a look at this evening. So that is the plan of attack. The old girl's on autopilot, so just nice and comfortable, ain't got to worry about nothing. Beautiful. Let's see what we can find. To be fair, it seems quite quiet out there at the moment. It's either that or a lot of people are seeking for squirrel at the moment, who knows. But let's see if I can get on the scores. Obviously I've had 2 from the shore now at Southbourne, so it'd be nice to get off the mark from the boat. Got plenty of squid, mackerel, blacks. Don't really want to fish in too deep water this evening, purely because I just don't fancy another eel fest. Maybe on the side of a bank. As I say, I've looked, there's a couple of little bits and pieces that look interesting on the old relief shading on navionics, so I think I'm going to avoid where I would normally want to go, purely on the basis of the amount of congers that are there, so we'll see what happens. Right. Let's get going. Speak to you lot in a bit. Tickety boo. Well, the anchor's in. Found a lovely, lovely little spot. Just a tiny bit of rough ground. So went round a few times just to double check, make sure, and fingers crossed. So the tide is on the flood, so that's good. So the tide ain't going to be too hard this way, sort of thing. I mean, I haven't been down long. Probably only about 15-20 minutes. Trying it back nicely. I've had one little rattle, never come to anything. But yeah, so fingers crossed we'll see a bit of action, no doubt, from eels. But like I've always said, dare I say, you've got to be in it to win it. You won't catch fish sad at home. So nice, just trotting that down nicely. So yeah, fingers crossed. Let's hope something comes of it. There's a few other boats, so we're all thinking the same thing. Some have been here for a little while, so who's to say 1 or 2 hasn't been caught? But let's see what happens. It's a glorious evening. Sun's still out, that's nice. So I've got the diesel heater going. Just take that little bit of chill off, but no, happy days. It's really nice evening. So let's hope something happens of it. Bring it on. What did I say earlier? You won't catch fish sat at home. well, maybe I should have stayed at home. Grim, that's all I can say so far. So what have I been fishing now? Almost 2 hours, and I've had 2 bites. Tide's running through, but it's not horrendous, but there is quite a bit of weed there, to be honest. I'm struggling with the weed a little bit, but it is what it is. Another hour and a half, that tide will start to ease, and then I can't even fish with those two because the weed's just pulling it right over. So I've just got the bigger rod on with the big Solent 2-speed, and that's coping, no trouble at all. But yeah, so I mean, I'm chucking the baits down, but maybe I'm not in the right spot, I don't know. As I say, that was just a little mark that I've been sort of like toying with all week. Hello, spoke too soon. That was good. Oh, and again, come on. Oh God, this mean the eels are on the feed? Quite possibly. That was a good old couple of bangs. Certainly looked a bit ill-fied, to be fair. But yeah, so as I say, I sat at home, I looked. I didn't want to fish too deep of water tonight, a bit more shallower. I mean, Chesil's absolutely fishing its tits off at the moment. Phenomenal fishing there. I just see some guys just put a post up now. He's been there a few hours and he's up to 15 codling, all around sort of like £2. No big ones yet, but he even said after that, fingers crossed, I might get a big one in a minute. So you know what I mean. So those 15 codling, I think he's going to get quite a few more by the sounds of it. But yeah, as I say, there's been 1 or 2 smaller ones caught around, but I'm just very surprised they haven't really come down. Oh, there we go. That's a conger, isn't it? That's a bloody eel, unfortunately. Still, at the moment, dare I say, a fish wouldn't go amiss. Right, I'm going to let that progress, and finger crossed I might actually land something tonight. Bring it on. And what did I say? Conger on. Conger on. Get a bit more so you can see. Way. Strap on. It sounded rude, but good account of itself in this tide. I think this could be one of many now it's gone dark. Come on, you bugger. Let's be having you. Did he just come off then? I think he's just come off. Happy days. That's good. Pleased about that. Yeah, come on. Oh no, there he is. He's just laying straight in the tide. Might even go £10 that one. Oh, come on. Ah, it's not even. Yeah, it might just go double figures. There we go. Didn't get my T-bar out, did I? Right. Is this going to be one of many? Who knows? Come on. There you go. Hey, there he goes. Go and tell them not to bother, boys. Right. Dare I say, let's bait up and get back down. I have to say, it's bloody toasty. Even although the boat is an open boat, trust me, a diesel eater is a must, especially where I've got a canopy. It's absolutely perfect. Beautiful. And like in the review, it doesn't drink nothing. You can get about 14 hours on one tank. That will be on the low kilowatt. And it doesn't drink, no battery. The battery just does not move. Now I've got my house batteries are 120 amp hour, but seriously, it just does not move at all. But I tell you what, on an evening like this, it just gives you that little bit more inspiration, you know, it makes it more pleasant and everything. So check out my review on Chinese diesel eater, because I tell you what, absolutely the dog's nuts. Well, it certainly is slow this evening. Might have a doggy on here, but yeah, no, it's very slow. So all I've had is that one eel. And I think there might be a doggy on here. There's the leader. Weed has possibly eased off a bit. What we got? Yeah, got a doggy. Oh, well, that's a doggy. Weed's not quite as bad now. But at least the eels don't seem to be there at the moment. Touch wood. Just that one so far. Come on. There we go. Go on. Get out of my arm. I've got the other rod out now, so the tide is not quite as strong. Which is good. So large hooks again, 7.0 and 3.0 wide gapes. There we go, that's how I normally codfish. It'd be even better if they were there, but it is what it is at the moment. Flick down tide just to help it get back. In the next drop I'll go for a lighter lead, I think. Come on fish, where are you? Well, that was a good bite then. Probably another eel. There's something there. No, I think he's dropped it. Oh no, Oh no, no, he's there, I think. Oh, oh he's off then. Oh, is he? That was a good old ratchet screamer, definitely an eel. That's only been down there a little while after that dogfish, so. Oh, it's staying quite deep actually. Yeah, another eel doing the death roll there. Really sod swallowed me hooks, so I don't think I'm getting them out anytime soon. Right. Right, let's get this off and get it back down there. I've just got another conger on this rod now. So the tide is easing up. And dare I say, the eels are on the move. There we go. Doing the old death roll as normal. Easy as that. Bit of black on the black lug. That's all I do with mine. It's only percent, and then I'll just tip that up with another whole squid. Happy days. Right, let's get it down. Let's go, 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 go. Well, I have to say, what a very slow evening. I might have another doggy on here, but yeah, everything's all few and far between, to be honest. Bites and everything. So at the moment, it's 3 eels and 1 dog. This could be number 2 dog, to be fair. Yeah, number 2 doggy, but oh, it's slow. But I'm still keeping the fresh bait going, still getting through the squid and everything. But yeah, not the most exciting of trips. Still, at least another hour and a half, maybe 2, and you never know. Got to be in it to win it. Oh, no sooner as that, and we've got. Oh no, he's off. That felt like that could have just bit through the trace then. Definitely an eel. Don't feel like I've got any bait on there at all, so I reckon it's just bit through the trace. Let's have a look and see what's occurring. There we go, look at that, new ad. You could just tell then, get used to that when it happens. Right, yeah, clean. Just take a bit of that frayed line off. Right, let's get another set of hook on. Happy days. Got a feeling the old eels have now just woken up. All three rods were going then. That one's left it alone. Good. Only be for a couple of seconds. Now this rod was just going then. There it is, that's going. What's that? Let's find the lead. And your slack there, so it's been dragging it through the boom. No. Well, that was has left it, so that's good. What's happening here? There we go. It's back on it again. Oh, there it is, there it is. Oh, go on then, go on, go on. No, must be a lot of slack. Must have a lot of slack down there. Oh, in fact, quite possibly, bait's off. I don't feel like anything on there at all. Let's quickly get her up and get it back down again. Hook's gone again. Bloody eels. Right, let's get the hooks back on there and get it back down. We've got another eel one here. Literally just put the new hooks on, cast it down there, and away it went instantly. Bloody things. God, fucking hell. Come on. There's the leader. And there's the eel, slightly bigger. Doing the death roll just for a change. Right, let's get her off, get it back down. Happy days. Oh, the old eels are coming on feed. I hate to say it. Oh gosh, look at that. Bloody things.
There he is, right at the end there. I think the other, there he is. Look at that. Lift into it. No, a little bit of slack line there. It's still there. There we go. Oh, look at that. I'll just wind into that. Oh, this is quite small. Whatever it is, another little elver, I reckon. Oh. What have we got? Another eel. T-bar. Shut up. Right, where you at? Trouble these small ones are a pain in the arse. There we go. It's hard to get it off though. Oh well. Twist of the line, death roll. Here we go. Right, let's get it back down there. Well, that's me done. I've literally just used that £5 box of squid up, a couple of mackerel and some blacks. I'm not even going to bother opening the second box. Got plenty of bait left, but no, I'm not going to bother. I'm up to 9 eels, 2 dogfish. Tide's dead slack and that breeze is just pushing me around now. So that will do me. Very slow evening. Took a while for the old fish to find the bait. Unfortunately, it was the eels that found it. I already thought that blow we had last week may have improved things, but it hasn't. That's the way it goes. Right, I'll catch you in a bit. I'm just gonna pack up and wash the boat down. So I'm just gonna buff the anchor up and get out of here. There we go. Don't know if you can see the rope going there, so there she goes. Done this many a time. There she goes, she just broke out. Now she's just gone through the chain and now she's just bouncing away now. You probably can't see it, but that's her. I mean, depending on which way you want to buff the buoy, if you've got a couple of fair leads up the front, you either put it on the port or the starboard one, and that way it will just guide you a bit easier to keep it away from the rope when you're going forward. So that's a little tip. Put it on a fair lead. Even anchor off the fair lead. So go through your bow roller and then put it to one side, because some people, like in my larger boats and that, I preferred whichever side it was, to continually buff that side. But if you got wind, tide and that, sometimes you can't do that. But there is definitely an easier way or an easier side to do it. So whatever's convenient for you, whatever you prefer. But that's her. So I'm just gonna get the slack up, get the chain in, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Let's get going. Well, that's it. That's the end of another Dobbo fishing adventures. Certainly not one of the best trips this year, by a long way. But hey ho, it is what it is. Can't say I didn't try. I had the bait, but they're not there, they're not there. Either way, boat performed well. I put the effort in, chilled out. That's what it's all about. So I'm just gonna scrub the boat down a bit more, put her on autopilot, the radar's going. Take it easy on the way back. And say you don't know what's in that water. Might have a radar, but it's certainly not telling you whatever's floating just under the surface or anything. So just take your time back. Doesn't take much to rip your outboard or leg off, or even damage your prop and rudder. Nice steady trip back. Out the water. Yeah, so 9 dogs. I'll have to have a look. I think it was 3 dogs. Sorry, 9 eels, 3 dogs. And that's it. And dropped a couple of eels. I'm sure those cod are going to show up somewhere. As I say, they're all down the west there. I mean, a few have trickled up this way, but I don't know. Perhaps everything's going to be really late this year. I mean, what are we into now? Almost second week of October. Even sort of like the 6 to 8 pounders aren't even showing yet. But we'll see. See what happens. That's what it's all about. And let's just hope this weather holds a bit. Well, right, let's get back. Hope you enjoyed it. Press subscribe if you haven't already done so. Hit the like button, that would be fantastic. Till next time. That is Dobbo's Fishing Adventures out. See you soon.